when we allow ourselves to experience gender in its more pure, energetic, sacred form, are more free to express nature's life force. As humans, we wrap ourselves around the identification of things. We want to put things in boxes and we want to understand things. And to do that, we tend to accept levels of simplicity and a lack of nuance and depth. So to say that there's a calling inside to express gender as something outside of a conventional construct, or say that gender is an energetic expression of nature and that it is flowing and active and regenerative and adaptable. That feels true to me.
My name is Tracy James, and I am all about eco-sentience, all about the intelligence of the earth, the heart of people. And I'm a coach and a plant facilitator. What kind of strength inside of yourself could you pull up and expand and bring to this moment? You are literally paving a new path. You're literally guiding an evolutionary expansion, like you're the edge of something. And so so many of us are like, oh, how do I connect with nature? It's like, you are nature. What's happening in here, in the nature of you? Can we slow down and come home to this deeper place of listening?
The transgender experience to me seems to be a deeply intuitive process, meaning I just feel this way.
What you're naming just feels at the core or the foundation of every being's experience, right? It's like we're even beneath like identity and physical appearance or constructs, or, you're talking about something that's at the level of our being. I would call that a spiritual journey. I would call that a deep engagement with your soul. It's calling a person to listen to something higher in themselves than what is of the world, as anyone on a true spiritual path is going to do.
There's something inherent, and it's emerging, and it is revealing itself, and finding a way to be in relationship with that revelation and create a life that supports the emergence of that truth.
I think starting slow and really learning to build that relationship and build that trust in yourself is really what then you can start to extend to these larger and larger decisions in life and feel more confident. And I think the key to it all is a practice of listening to yourself. Just like we notice the weather every day, you just kind of presence the weather in your own being. And in this world, it's very hard to hear it. It's really noisy. And so it takes getting quiet. And there are a lot of concepts and ideas and agendas in the world for what should happen to your body. I think another way to approach that is to listen for what the other voices are, like the voices that are loving, the voices that are in the world that are celebrating your beauty, and acknowledging that they're there, because sometimes it's like easy to forget because it seems so loud, but we have control over the knobs. And so grounding and then attuning to heartful and loving energy in this world, because it is here too, and it doesn't get to be squashed just because the other stuff seems louder and more kind of pervasive. But the truth of yourself and your knowing is going to come from getting quiet.
For me, the transition has been an embodiment of an intuitive realization. And the gender exploration is like the opportunity to find out what embodiment means to me, and how to manifest these more subtle intuitive promptings that I've had.
The power of embodiment is your body is giving clues and information about what's happening. It's incredibly valuable to become accustomed to dropping in to the body, to presencing what's here. And when you bump up against discomfort and pain, the tendency is to pull back. The tendency is to pull out, to distract. And the value of staying in, maybe a gentle breath through that discomfort, being curious, I wonder why my belly feels tight right now. Let me just breathe in there a little more and let me feel into it just a little more and be interested in what that is. Can you even imagine the wind just flowing, open space, giant plain or field, and the wind is blowing and the gentle grass is waving and you're sitting in that space. We all deserve balance. Feel your roots. Feel the giantness of your being, your trunk expanded and heavy and strong and deserving of taking up space in that forest, because that is who you are. You deserve to have that space and to be yourself.
Is there a place for me in this world? Do I belong? Is it okay for me to be this?
What I know is you are a beautiful emanation of the Creator, that you are nature expressed in this unique form, that you deserve love and support. That's 100% there. And the thing is that in this, whatever path, a unique path each person's on, there comes a point where we have to choose to own it. We have to choose to belong, because no one can actually give us that. It seems so weird, right? Because you can say, okay, well, finally I have this group of friends, or, finally I have these people that, that kind of reflect back to me that I belong, and I think there's this, as humans, part of our journey is seeking this sense of, permission. But really, we just are. The whole mental construct of looking at ourselves and going, am I something? Do I, you know what I mean? There's this kind of bizarre thing we do as humans, where we kind of observe ourselves and we observe other people, and then we make these assessments about what is and what isn't. And we're all doing it. But in the midst of it, we actually just are. You always get to ground in the earth. You always belong to the earth.